Welcome to Comfort Time with Aunty Yunike, where we share testimony stories. Today we have a follow-up story with our Mr. Banda of Men's Network. Mr. Banda, welcome to Comfort Time.
No, thank you very much. We will not stop coming here.
You're very welcome.
This is our platform, and we'll continue, sharing what is happening around us.
You're very welcome.
This platform. Yeah.
We will not even allow you to stop. We will follow you. So today we are following up on the survivors of early child marriages. We have seen a lot in the media of what's happening, but we wanted to hear it from the horse's mouth, as it were. First and foremost, how did you identify the early marriage survivors?
Well, this is very interesting. We started up an initiative in Chongwe, in a place called Chimbali Village, which is quite close to a school. It's called the Katende Community School.
Okay.
Chainda Community School.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere there. So we trained a group of boys, and we trained them in sexual reproductive health, GBV, how to report cases, and all gender-related issues, including women and girls' rights.
Okay.
So these boys, some of them, of course, they have gone into tertiary institutions, but others remained because that's from the surrounding communities.
Okay.
So they went back into their communities and started carrying out sensitization, talking to parents, girls, about the implications of child marriages. Yeah, so that program, got the attention of other people. And when they went back to do sensitization, they came across some girls who were, victims or survivors of child marriages. Okay. And they started having sessions with those girls.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So we had worked with the UNDP. It was funded by UNDP, but after the program, the project ended, the boys continued because they are in the same communities. Yeah, so the program has grown, and the girls now formed a group called the Girls Go Back to School Club.
Wow, that's awesome.
Where they meet on their own. They also have community sessions with their colleagues, and they go to the...
So these are the girls who have all experienced?
Yes.
Wow, that is really awesome.
Yeah, so when we came across this intervention, we said, no, we can do something for them. So we started working with them, and 2-3 months ago, we got some support from ACT Wombano in South Africa to do a training for them as advocates. So that when they are speaking,
because they're talking from experience. Yeah.
So they came together, we built their capacity, and now they're doing community work in that community, in that village. But some also came from Chalimbana there. We had some 3 young people who came to learn about that experience, and they have now replicated that kind of work.
Wow.
So you see a small thing that is started
in a little village.
Yeah. If we had more support, we really wanted to bring them on TV so that they can share with the rest of the country about their experiences, because this is the first time that we are working with the survivors, especially.
And I think it will carry more weight. When someone says, "I know what you're feeling," and they've actually felt it, it's different than when someone says, "Oh, I understand." It's not the same.
Yes,
because you've never lived that life.
Yeah.
And there can be no better people than the ones who went through it. That's really awesome.
So we gave them that opportunity to talk to the other young people, and it's working very well.
It should.
The most exciting thing about this program is that the head woman in that village is really supportive.
Great.
And she really requested us to say, look, this village is big, Here where you are doing this program is the central, but we want you to go to the east, west, and
south.
so that
that's beautiful.
all the corners
also
yes.
gotten the information.
And the beauty is she has offered the community hall for use as a training center.
Wow.
So when you are doing
you don't have
budget,
to stress
you don't
about
have to stress
venue.
about venues, about this. No, and she's usually present when these activities.
When yes.
Yeah, we had.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
That she's a real mother. Yeah. Because some of the girls we've seen never wanted to be married. There are some who wanted and found out it was not so rosy after they got married. But there are those who didn't want but were forced. So when such stories come out, those who may be considering marriage will think twice.
Yeah. They'll think
That's
twice
really
because it's
awesome.
coming from their
People who have experienced it and they know, because it looks very rosy. I know some 12, 13-year-old, you're told when you get married, your husband will bring you sweets and will bring you every day. So you start thinking, maybe it's high time I lived such a life. And yet when you go in, you find it's not rosy at all. So when you talk to someone who actually experienced that, it makes all the difference. No, this is very good that you're doing that. So even the male chiefs are also on board?
They are all on board, and apart from that, when we were doing a training for girls, we also did a training for parents.
Oh, good.
Both male and female parents. We brought them together to
the parents to the survivors, or just
some
all
were
parents?
survivors, but we were all part of that community.
Okay, all right.
So that they can also learn from.
Carry on the conversation after. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a very interesting community, very supportive. I wish what all it takes to, bring all the parents from the whole community to share. No, slowly
it will get there. But you just, after you've experienced this, the most important thing is to replicate it in other areas so that they can learn from their friends. And those that you are training, I hope you'll be able to find work for them in other areas.
Yeah, because we have trained them, so we need to give them an opportunity also to go and train others. Yeah, because that way it will also build their capacity to do, advocacy in their communities. It will also reduce the burden of my colleagues and myself, to go on the ground.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome.
So that we can concentrate on looking for resources to build
that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. No, I'm really touched that we can see that you are getting somewhere. I was thinking, okay, so survivors, we talked about this, what is happening. I can see that something is happening. So which communities are you dealing with? Just the ones in Chongwe, or?
Yeah, we are working in Chongwe, but not the whole district. There's a portion of the district which is quite closer for ease of planning and movement. It's called Chimbali Village.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we've got young men, energetic, who have really changed. And for your own information, they are also working with the Male Teachers Network.
Oh, okay. I remember this.
And there are also other villages around that we want to reach out to.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome, Mr. Band. I can see that this is really happening, and it's we are progressing. Unless you have something else you want to share that you have left out.
Well, it's just a call to prospective CPs or corporate partners to really come on board and help us to amplify the voices of the girls, so that we can train more. We can train more of these girls, and then they can go and influence positive behaviors amongst their friends, because we have found that this is the most ideal project. Strategy.
The best way.
Yeah, the best way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can it's always best to work with those that
have experienced it.
To talk to their colleagues.
So what are your challenges when you say you are reaching out? What are you looking for? Transport, resources,
we're looking for transport, resources,
equipment.
And sometimes we have challenges to pay for office rentals. You need to coordinate your way. And you also need to network with other institutions. So you need a number of things that can help you, improve the program itself.
Okay. Mr. Banda's phone number always reflects on the videos. So for those who would like to reach out to him, please help reach out, because if without resources it's very difficult to do any work, and without transport you can't go very far. Without equipment, I can see you need a laptop, you need a proper phone. So all those things, whichever way anyone can help, that help is very much welcome. So please come through, contact him or contact Comfort Time, and we'll make sure that he gets what you have offered. This is really encouraging. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
And I pray that you're still taking your SOD.
Oh yes. As we are growing,
it's very important. You can't do without it. We also share with them because we want people to live long. We want people to be healthy. So as you're going around, it's very difficult to go around if your immunity is low. So when you are on SOD, and SOD stands for super oxide demustase, it's an enzyme in the body that we need. So when you are taking that SOD, your immunity is boosted, because your cells now, they heal, they regrow. Those dead ones, they are flushed out, and you have new ones. You are regenerating cells. As you know, we are all made up of cells. So once you heal your cells, you have healed your body, and you can enjoy your life. The quality of life changes, especially as we are dealing with men. Their biggest challenge is inflammation of the prostate gland. When you are on SOD, that's one of the first things that is cleared. The inflammation is sorted, and you're able to function normally, and you are healthy. So please reach out for more information. We'll put a link for the video that explains what SOD is, but for now you can even just Google it and find that it's an enzyme that you need. So thank you so much, Mr. Banda. Continue with the good works. We'll wait for you to come again and tell us which areas now you have covered. We know you started with Chongwe, but next time we want to hear you. I know the provinces.
Thank you.
So thank you so much. So for everyone out there, you've got that information. We'll be waiting to hear from you, and please interact with us. Ask questions in the comment section, by phone, even by email. Ask us, and if the questions cannot be answered at the time, we can always ask him to come back and answer you. So please don't be shy, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. When you give us thumbs up, YouTube picks up and shares with more people, so more people get the information. Otherwise, share widely. Otherwise, we hope that you have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It helps the channel to grow. So Comfort Time continues. See you in the next video.